Hello? Can you hear me? Cool. That sounds awesome. Hold on. I'm getting used to everything because... yeah, I'm just... Woo! Yay, people can hear me. So yeah, I'm just getting used to this because I have a second monitor here with all my chat and the stream stuff. I really hope I'm doing this right. And yeah. So yeah, I got it all set up. Yay. Let me see. Need some... yeah. Hi, Min. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Judy. Honestly, do not know how many people are going to be watching, so yeah, who wants to watch a guy edit for, who knows, X number of times, hours, maybe not hours. There's no guarantee that you're going to become a pro editor after watching this stream. That's who I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm technically the best person to say that, but I don't know it. Oh, so Judy says she's going to be on her rowing machine, so please be entertaining. Yeah, entertaining, but I don't know how, so we'll figure that out. I'm going to wait a few more minutes before probably wait a few more minutes before I just open up Adobe Premiere. So yeah. Rowing, oh, okay. This is good milk tea that I got. So yeah, this milk tea that I got, it's like I found it at the Asian store. Really, all it is like a package with inside it has the it has like the mix. It has like the tea packets and then like a packet of like evaporated milk and some sugar in it, and you just pour water in. And you got yourself milk tea. No, Ben, there's no boba packet. Hello? Is it working? Yeah, weird. I don't know, maybe it might have been my OBS connection here, so hopefully this works. If not, I'm hoping I'll try to monitor as much as I can, but yeah. Cool. Well, glad to see that it's all working. Let me see. Let me see how do I get this to work? I'm making adjustments on my microphone. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, good. This is something I need to get used to, is just the delay in in the video and with the chat. So definitely not used to this. Oh, great, you made it, Christy. Yay. I need to watch your new video, so hang tight on that. Alright, let's see. I guess... Oh, 6:15. Alright, so let's see. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right in. Oh, hi Kylan. I didn't know you. Thanks for joining me. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right in. I'm gonna open up my Premiere project and let's switch to my... Let's see if this works. Yeah, such dedication to going to the gym, Christy. Yeah, so do you guys now see me in this tiny little box right here? So All right, cool. So yeah, just to reiterate, if you see any delays between me saying something and then just this long awkward pause, it's because there's a delay between OBS and then YouTube stream, and then I'm just waiting for like chats here and there. So bear with me if it feels awkward. So anyways, so yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and start editing. I'm hoping maybe with the time frame that I have this stream going, we'll at least get some kind of cut for this short. Yeah, and feel free to like pop in questions here and there, and if I see it, then I'll definitely jump in and try to answer it. Yeah, I don't honestly. Yeah, I'm just we're just gonna go with the flow. I've never done this, so bear with me. So as you can see here, I'm using Premiere Pro. This is my go-to editing software, partly because it is like, well, it is becoming like an industry standard, and also this is just like it's something that I kind of like. Let's see. So one thing you're gonna notice, for a lot of you, I know a lot of you out there are using Final Cut, and you're gonna notice the timeline. This is what's called the timeline. Your guys' timeline looks a little different. It's what's called the magnetic timeline. Basically, it's just like one long strip, and then you just stack things on top. Well, same concept, but the thing is, here it's a little bit more free-forming, where I also have something called tracks. I wish I could do zoom-ins. I mean, that's something I'll probably get into one day, but who knows. But yeah, the main thing is I want to make sure I have tracks when I edit. Let me see. I got a couple questions here. First one's from Min. What is your favorite transition that every newbie needs to know? Favorite transition, I think, is so the best thing one of my favorite transitions is actually just doing a hard cut, because yeah, like for me, hard cuts are probably like one of the things I favor the most, because I don't know, it's to me it's like a nice accent, and it's also like I guess that's the best way. It's a nice accent, and yeah, it's easy. It's easy to do, but it's really it's hard. It's kind of hard to master it. So you have to do it in the right circumstance and in the right way. So usually if I do a hard cut, it's always got to be like on a beat, or if it's like after an action or something like that. One of the other best ways to utilize a hard cut is to do something called like a match cut, which is basically if I were to, in one shot, you see a close up of my hand like pointing or about to touch a wall, and then you see my finger touch it, and then a hard cut into, let's just say, like another shot of like it'll be like another shot of like a close up of a hand that's pointing, but when you pull out, it's actually like a statue of, I don't know, it's like a statue or a painting. So it's just like there's different ways to utilize a match cut or cut like that. So to me, hard cuts are something that are very essential, but they're also kind of hard to or you gotta know how to use it properly. So I'm gonna probably be using a lot of hard cuts in this video. So yeah, so what I have here, let me see, actually hold on, let me play this, see if you guys, could you guys hear that audio? I don't know if it's working. Hold on, I don't know why Premiere's not playing. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna try to get some audio here for the, whoops. I'm gonna try to get the Premiere audio to play. Yeah, that's weird. Let me try something here real quick. Can you guys hear me still?
Oh yeah. Well, I have soju, so I'll definitely be drinking that.
Can you guys hear this now? Can you hear me talk while you hear the Premiere stuff going? Waiting for an answer. Okay, good. That's what I needed. And actually, yeah, the audio is going to be low anyways. Well, here, I'll just bump it up. Why not?
Layers.
So yeah, the audio is going to be low anyways because I didn't process the audio, and anyways, I'm not really going to use the audio from the footage because this is just going to be like one of those, like, I'm sure you guys have seen like my Seattle like nice promo, not promo, but like sizzle videos. So there's really no audio to it except music. So we don't have to worry too much about that until the music comes in, which I've already picked. And you know what? I'm gonna give you guys a little sample of what I'm planning to use. So here, up here in this corner, I have like this is my project setup. Let me see if you guys. I think it's going to be hard to see, so bear with me. But yeah, this is usually my layout of how I. Oh, here we go. So yeah, this is my layout of how I usually set things up. I got like, this is where all my raw footage and audio will go. I break everything down by camera as well. And yeah, see, I use my iPhone. I have I had a second camera, and I had my first camera, which is everything. So that's that. And then here I have this is where all my sequences live. Basically, I always have it set so that way well, how do I put it? I have it set so that way I can always go back to a previous sequence if, let's just say, a client, they like something from version 2 but they like the length of version 4, then I can always just go back to version 2, grab that little section, and then put it in version 4. So basically, it's what you see here is just like this whole like mind fuckery of just things and like sequences and breakdowns. So just FYI, this is how I lay things out. So don't, oh, stupid Premiere. So yeah, that's just how it is. And then here I have like another thing called assets, where I like to keep all my my editing stuff put together, whether it be what's called adjustment layers, graphics, mats, which are kind of like just like color. Pretty much, they're just like color image. Well, how would you put it? Like color JPEGs essentially. But they're not really JPEGs. That's something I would have to dive into another time. And then I like my overlays and like QuickTime downloads, and then music, of course. So we're going to give you guys a little sample of what I'm planning to use.
Why'd you have to leave me? Yeah, my life done changed. Who would have thought that? Damn, you'll never stay. Feeling the change, all in myself, I did. Turning up.
Okay, so basically one way I always like to approach like a video like this, where it's pretty much just the music and visual, is basically the music is going to be the driving force to this video, that's for sure. So what I'll make sure to do is I'll make sure to do is listen through the music and kind of find my beats, or find the things find like the marks that I really like on the song. Hi Eunice, nice to see you. So let's see. So that's like the best way I like to approach these at these sizzle reels or sizzle videos. I don't know how else I can put it. So anyways, so what we have here is the the timeline. This is what I call the sync timeline. Basically, you throw all your you throw all like your footage and let me go back. So you throw all your footage onto this timeline here, and basically, yeah. So all your footage goes onto this timeline, and I usually like to separate it out by what camera it was. So all the ones down here, this is all the main A7S II camera footage, and then up here, up here will be my iPhone, and then this is my secondary B camera, the A6500. So I just like to keep it separated, and then what I also like to do is then do some nice pretty colors. So let's change it to what color should I change it to, everyone? Let me know. All right, I'm hearing a green, or I'm seeing green. All right, green it is. All right, so we got green. So yeah, so green is going to be my main cam, and then this light blue. I only have one shot, but it's that's going to be the B cam, and then this tan is my iPhone footage. So cool. So basically here, sync. All you do is you sync up all your like. All your footage. So if I shot multiple sources, I would stack them together. Yeah, essentially, like, let's pretend this shot was actually matched with one of these. So what I'd do is I'd stack it together, and then if I had some extra audio, I'd put it underneath, and then select them all, and then synchronize them. And then here, this is also where I do something like this is also where I do something called nestception, where I like to nest all my synced stuff together, so that way it's all kind of just in this one little package. Then after I cut it up, then I go back, and then I can always do some like edits to it, or basically, yeah, once you cut up the footage, then it becomes more of a pain in the ass to like, oh, I need to add color to all the footage, and it would just be better if it was all done in one spot, especially if you know that the setup was just in one area, like an interview, for example. So then I would just open up that nest, I could change the color, and then it spreads it out to all the timelines that I've used that footage in. So Kylan, I think you would be very appreciative of that, because I know you use Premiere and you're also an editor. So, look into that if you want to add it to your workflow. Anyways, we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about that here, because all this footage, it's all just B-roll essentially. So, cool. Let me see. And again, don't forget, feel free to chime in with the conversation if you want, because I'm just going to be going away and chopping away at this project. So, anyways, let's pretend that everything's all synced up here, and I'm going to move on to my next step, which is I'm going to create my selects. Now, selects are basically the best of it's what I call like the best parts of your footage or of your video and assets that you want. So one thing for sure is I don't want audio, so I'm gonna turn off all the audio here. Now let's go ahead and start chopping away. So I bet with the mic that's right here, you're gonna be getting some like ASMR of my keyboard, so hope you enjoyed that. So basically, like I said, selects, these are just like the best of the best pieces that you want from your footage. So yeah, so this is where it gets kind of like boring and mundane, because this is really what editors do. We just look at footage all day and try to find the spots that we like the most. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, nope. Stupid cameraman. Cameraman, you suck. Oh. I watch this and I curse myself now. Okay. Nope, don't need that. So I'm hoping I can maybe get something cut with. I don't know how long I'm gonna have this stream going, so who knows? Because yeah, I would like to get this to. Actually, I'd like to get this released tomorrow, but who knows? So yeah, this is like, this is typical like editing right here, where you literally just sit mindlessly and just watch the footage. Oh, nice to see that you do that, Kylan. Let me see. Yeah, that's nice to see that you do that. I think when I learned how to do this is at my previous job at Grateful, where the post supervisor was like, "Oh yeah, the post supervisor is like, yeah, pretty much every editing every editing house has a similar workflow." Now, again, for all you guys who do use Final Cut or non-Final Cut users right here, you can still do the same type of workflow. Yeah, you can do something similar. I haven't tried it because I used Final Cut 10 a long time ago and haven't really touched it ever since. So yeah, I guess maybe if I have, I don't know if I want to. Do I want to buy it? Yeah, I don't know if I want to buy the Final Cut anytime soon. Ooh, what was I doing in this shot? Alright, so yeah, remember, this is like boring stuff. This is like the boring stuff where you kind of just start grabbing what looks good. Apparently not like that. You know what? I'm gonna jump to one of my night shots here, just because why not? So the other reason I wanted to do this video, because yeah, my friends and I, we were bored after we met up for a little bit, and we're like, oh, let's still go walk around, and figured we'd go down to the waterfront in Seattle. So, and obviously since it gets dark up here at like 4 p.m., I was like, okay, this is a perfect time to really push the boundary of my camera to see how the A7S II really does in the dark. So, ooh, pretty shots. Damn, that's really nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump around just to keep things interesting, so it's not just forest and park shots. Man, this just looks like a scene from Spike Jonze's Her. Have any of you guys watched that movie? It's my favorite. Let's see. Yeah, I saw her when it first came out to theaters, and it's a really good movie. You should watch it, Judy. It's on Netflix. It came out like right around the time that, like, you know, online dating was becoming like a more serious thing, and more, you know, it's, I think it was a really good movie. Let's see. Man, I was gonna say the same exact thing. That she only bought it just she only bought it just to wear. Why did I keep rolling? Yeah. So if you're ever filming, always hold out a little bit longer, well, at the head and tail of a shot. All right, see you, Min. Thanks for joining. You know, I realized I didn't eat dinner ahead of time. I should have done that. Yeah, that's good that you're ahead, Christy. Seeing that you're, you know, it's always better to have a buffer. That's something I wish I did with my other video. Ugh, what did I do this shot? So 90% of the time when I'm editing, I'm always just yelling at the cameraman. And then it just doesn't help that when you are the cameraman, then it doesn't make it better. Hiya! That's what Judy's gonna be doing in this next video. Oh, hiya! I do not understand Mandarin, Judy. I mean, I took like a semester and a half of Mandarin Chinese and never really retained it. I could say things here and there, and I actually have Duolingo with it, so I don't know, maybe I'll pick it up. Maybe I'll pick it up on the days that I'm bored here. Yeah, yeah, you'll have to do some subtitling for sure. Do, do, do. Well, at least you could speak, Christy. I was never taught, or it was never forced upon me. I kind of wish I learned how to speak. Do. Why is it blurry? Oh, that's why. Let's play around with. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'll probably just grab a couple things here and there, just so that way we can speed through this a little bit more. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna do this, but yeah. Good. So one of the infamous Seattle staircases. Oh, you're at the office. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really saying much. I'm just just making quips here and there. Yeah, I'm just making snippy quips here and there. That's all. So nothing important. Nice, Christy. Utilize that office facilities. So this shot right here was it's like right below Pike Place Market. Like literally right on top of it is Pike Place Market. So this is like a little art design like right below it. Like I've always seen it in the day, just never really saw it at night. So this is actually really cool to see. Hmm. Oh, let's see. Yeah, after a while when you edit, you just kind of get into this rhythm of like, just you've, you know what looks good, you know what you're looking for. So, especially if you're the one who shot it too. So. Yeah, seriously, that's a great work benefit right there. I'm referring to you, Christy. Woo, this shot looks so nice. No light, very little lighting. Oh, yeah, I remember when I shot this. Oh, let me see. Yeah, not sure how the. Yeah, I wasn't sure how the image was going to look on everyone's screen, so maybe it's just my monitor being really calibrated. It just looks nice. But yeah, so if you're watching this part, yeah, I was going down the stairs while filming and trying to hold the camera still and in focus. Not a fun task. I think there were a couple cases where I almost tripped. Yeah, actually, I think in this shot I was literally like walking down sideways while holding the camera still and trying to keep my balance and keep her in focus. Yeah, not fun. But you gotta do what you gotta do when you have a really nice shot. Damn it, it's not in focus. No. Oh well. But, alright, I got some footage here. Let's add this to another sequence, which is my edit sequence. Let's see, Judy said, was this something filmed for work? No, this was actually just something I filmed up just for fun. I was hanging out with some friends, socially distanced of course, and we basically, since we all were locked up for the past week at work, it was just like, all right, let's go continue, for a walk, go check out the waterfront for a little bit. So yeah, that's what happened. And since Seattle gets so dark really early, like 4:30, it's like dark, we got we got hit with nighttime right here. Believe it or not, this is only by the end of the shoot. I think, yeah, this is the last shot of the shoot. It was only like 6:30 p.m. But also the other reason we gathered is because it was it was like a belated birthday celebration. So yeah. Let me see.
Turning the page, I'm trying to pace my knees. I'm starting to fade.
So let's put this in. And I'm actually gonna nest this. This is gonna be called music nest. Basically, so then I can do all the manipulations I want without having to, you know, affect the whole master raw clip. So do that. Is it necessary? Not really, but so the other thing is I shot all this footage at 60 frames per second, which is basically like, so in a way that's higher. It's a higher frame rate compared to the standard 23.976 or 24 to some people. And basically the reason I did that is so I can do slow-mo. So if you watch here, so you see how her movement is. Now if I were to do speed, ripple, and do 50%, there we go. Yeah, slow-mo. So slow-mo is great, and then by doing that, I can then do all the speed ramps. So if you saw some of my other, videos, you would see like a lot of slow-mo with speed ramps because it just makes it more interesting. So yeah, that's the main reason I added that. Now the other thing is you don't want to keep it all slow motion because that gets boring after a while. So you got to be very cautious when it comes to doing everything in slow motion. So I plan to make a video on that too. So yeah, just FYI, if you ever practice or want to do something with slow-mo, I would just recommend keep it at or just use it at use it sparingly, or I mean use it for the right reason too. Alright, this is the Seattle Aquarium. They have like a little demonstration on the outside. Ooh, ugly fish. See, when I saw this, I thought it was a pink hat or like a beanie Turns out that was a octopus. Or not an octopus, a starfish. Four concurrent viewers. How's everyone doing? Oh, that's good to know that people are still here. Sometimes when I'm editing, I just get lost into the full, like the practice. So, you know, again, don't really do this live streaming. So, yeah, I'm just curious to see if this would work. If you want me to do another one, I'll definitely do another one. Maybe I'll try to. I don't know, maybe I'll try to speed up the process somehow. Yeah, see, I like this, Kylan. Yeah, you know what? Maybe, yeah, we get in live stream editing sessions together. Do. So what should I? So I'm gonna probably do. I'll probably do like another, or I'll film another one of these types of like out and about video shoots. What do you? Anyone have a suggestion for the next one? Original Starbucks. All right, Judy. I'll do that for you. I'll stand in the long line just to get a regular Starbucks from the original Starbucks. Yeah, maybe when things like lift up here, I'll do another. I'll go film around Pike Place Market. Maybe I'll take a couple of buddies to come film with me. Jenny, I'm talking about you, and Eunice if you're still here. By the way, okay. You know, Judy, I've actually had the chestnut praline drink. It's as much as I'm not a fan of the super sugary like coffee type drinks. That one is actually pretty good. They had another like cinnamon one that was really really tasty when I think this is back in the fall, and it's not a pumpkin spice latte. Actually gonna change that color later. Oh, all right. See you, Christy. Nice for you to join. Thank you for joining. I'm not sure if you got anything out of this, but cool. Thanks for watching me edit. So yeah, you can spend quite a bit of time just doing selects for your videos, so keep that in mind. Did I put that shot in? Yes, I did it. Yes, one of the first things when I first came to Seattle was like I never really got to experience what fall was like, and man, I really enjoyed it when I first got out here. Oh, this shot. Yeah, I almost fell over filming this tree right here. I was like looking up at like a 90 degree, and then I think I tilted back too far and almost fell. Let me see if I can find that point where that happened. I think it was previously. Yeah, I think it was earlier in the shot where I almost fell. Occupation hazards. Yeah, definitely nice foliage. I never really experienced that when I was living in Arizona, so it's nice to see like a change in in like what is it? What's the right word? Yeah, it's just nice, you know. If anyways, it's just like a nice like change of scenery. Not all deserty. Change in seasons. Yeah, you know what? Being in Arizona, you really only get 2 seasons. Not even in focus. Not a fan of that shot, so there we go. I think definitely I'll probably do something where I'll go into downtown to get the holiday lights. It looks pretty nice. Alright, I think I got all my selects. I mean, phone footage didn't turn out too bad. Again, not my preference, but yeah, not too bad. All right, see you, Judy. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate the help. Alright, so now that I finished all those selects, man, that was like a good hour right there. But yeah, that's one thing, is you shouldn't rush it, because you want to make sure you get all, like, make sure you're getting gold. That's what you want. So, you know, I'm hoping that the stuff will turn out well. Let's see. So here's a little trick that I like to do, is just take that, and then I'm just gonna reverse it. No one's gonna know. Except for that. Okay, it works sometimes, never mind. All right. Well, it's getting kind of late now. I still have yet to eat dinner, so I think I'm gonna call it right here. But I think I might, I'll probably keep editing this as time goes on. But I don't know. Who's all still here? Let me see. Nice. Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be time for me to probably call it. So, cool. For those of you who are still watching, awesome. You know, this is probably not the most exciting video ever, but whatever. I don't care. Cool. Anyways, for those of you still watching, thanks for watching. I'm gonna sign off, and I am going to eat and probably get this finished editing. So, cool. All right. See ya, everyone.